now what the universe is. Millions of galaxies. And among those galaxies is our little planet.
For it is here, and only here, that we are working out our destiny.
We all exist in the same atmosphere.
I think you have to sort of let your life unfold. You know, follow your passion, of course. I think that's the best thing.
Follow your passion.
So that's what led me to California. Is I went to Columbia College. I got an internship at Universal Studios. I worked for free for 6 months there, and then I got hired. And I worked for the president of production for Universal Pictures. He left and started his own production company, and we did a movie called The Jacker for Bruce Willis, Richard Gere. We did. Then we partnered with a guy named Jonathan Mostow. And John did a movie called Breakdown with Kurt Russell and Kathleen Quinlan. And right after that, he came to form the production company, Mostow Lieberman it was called. And the first movie we did was U-571 with Matthew McConaughey and John Bon Jovi. And then right before I left, we did a movie called Terminator 3. T3, and John wrote and directed that, and Hal produced it. Yeah. So I was at the production company when all those films were being done, and I got to see how big movies were made, and it was fun to take friends around the Universal backlot, and I read a lot of scripts and just saw how everything worked, and that gave me good knowledge for later in life. I sort of put that on hold, and then ended up going into different career and starting a career in finance, and now all those relationships and all of that knowledge has come back to help in making documentary films.
Yeah. Is there any challenge that when you're making a film?
How long do you have for this interview? There's always challenges. Yeah, there's always challenges. In general, it's most of the time it comes down to finance. Yeah, almost always, because you always have to raise money for films. And no matter how your film does, if your film wins an Oscar or anywhere down from that, when you start a new project, you're starting at the bottom, and you got to climb the mountain, And all along the way, people come in, come out, and investors come in, investors come out, but you just have to know what you want to do, be committed to, we're going to make this film. This is what we're going to do, and you always find a way, somehow.
We are so related to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a universal truth in filmmaking. Yeah, it's always hard. The money part's always, I think, the hardest. But you can make great movies on an iPhone. There was a film at Sundance where it was shot entirely on an iPhone. So you just have to get more creative, that's all it is. There's always a way to tell a story. You just have to be committed to it. And if you are committed, you'll find a way, always. So I'm going to be 45 in the end of this month, and I'm still learning. I'm still doing different things. So I think as long as you're healthy and you're following your passion, that'll. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. And be kind, right?
Yeah.
And be nice. I think that's going to lead you everywhere you need to go in life.
Is trying to learn a lesson. We must go beyond these pairs of opposites.
What are we really questing for?